always go live right away. There we go. We are live. All
Yay.
right, everybody. So some of you are going to jump on here and see this interview. So this is my coaching client, Wendy, who I have been working with for about 12 weeks. And I had a conversation with Wendy recently and asked her if she would like to come on and share her story because she has been so successful and had such awesome progress in her journey. So this is Wendy, and we're going to talk a little bit about what she's been going through and experiencing with me. So Wendy, if you would like to, if you just want to sort of introduce yourself and tell everybody a little bit about you.
My name is Wendy. I'm 42 years old. I have a husband, a wonderful husband, and two handsome young men in my life. And I take a lot of flack, but then I have two dogs that are my favorite. So, you know.
So you got a lot of guys in your life.
Yes, there's only one special lady, and that is our newest rescue dog. So
awesome. So about 12 weeks or so, maybe a little bit longer than that, we connected and ended up hopping on a call and talking about the things that you'd been doing. Can you sort of tell everybody what life was like before we hopped on that call and the things that you were struggling with?
Oh, life was horrible. It was horrible. I didn't eat right. I didn't, everyone jokes about gaining the 15 pounds with quarantine. I was way more than that. I just didn't care. It was not that I gave up, but it was more, well, what am I going to do about it? So I'll just eat. And then I got on the phone with you, and it changed. It changed my life. I'm not even going to lie.
I think a lot of people, it's been a rough situation this past year, and a lot of people have been dealing with, having their routine completely changed up. Maybe they were going to the gym. Maybe they weren't going to the gym. Maybe they were eating healthy, whatever it is. And COVID just sort of threw everybody's life into a mess, to say the least. So, so for you, what was the tipping point, where you said, all right, I'm going to finally jump on the phone or a Zoom call with this guy and see what this is about?
It was walking up the steps and coming out of breath, walking up 6 steps and realizing I was really unhealthy and not happy. I had lost 90 pounds before and gained that plus extra back. So I knew I could do it, and I knew I could get back to being healthy and not kill myself doing it. And I just, like I said, I have kids. I have to be here for my kids. And the way I was headed was not, it wasn't going to be feasible to be here long term and be energetic and engaged with my children.
Yeah.
So
since you've begun, you've had really great progress and you've done really, really well. So as of now, you're down 22 pounds and we're still going to keep this journey marching forward. So aside from the weight loss and being down 22 pounds, what else have you experienced that you're like, oh, this is great?
The energy level. I have more energy. I used to go to bed between 6:45 and 7 o'clock at night because I'm an early riser. But I don't go to bed that early anymore. If I do, I just kind of lay there because I'm wide awake now. I have so much energy. It's unbelievable.
Awesome. I love that. So.
And I can walk up and down the stairs now without huffing and puffing. So.
Yes, that's very important.
Yes.
So a lot of times people will focus on we all want to have something that we want to achieve. So we're really super laser focused on this is what I want to achieve. I want to lose the weight. I want to get whatever the goal is, and sort of lose sight of the process. So for you, we have a goal and you have more goals that we're working toward. But as far as the process goes, what have you enjoyed most about the process?
Learning the correct way to eat. Learning that if, before we jumped on this call, I said I didn't do well this weekend. And it's not that I did horrible, but I didn't eat the way I had planned. I had already planned my meals. But I've learned that if I slip a little, it's okay because I can jump right back into that. And I didn't realize eating well was so easy. It's really easy when you sit and you plan everything out. And I just, it's, that's a new concept to me. I've done macros, I've done keto, I've done the low carb, and oh, yeah, they're great. They're quick fixes, but you stop eating like that and forget it. The weight comes right back.
Yeah.
So that's my biggest thing from this. And the support you give is unbelievable.
I appreciate that. Um, so, when people are looking at somebody like making progress or somebody doing a program, they sort of like wonder, well, what does that person have to do? And they think that they have to do all these intricate things,
Nope.
and they have to have their macros dialed in to
Nope.
the exact gram, and they've got to do something like keto, or they've got to do something like intermittent fasting, and they've got to completely reshape and change their life and do something that they just aren't going to like doing. Is
Nope.
that the process for you?
No, I printed off all of the meal plans and everything, and I just pick and choose from that. And the recipes are really easy, really straightforward. I'm not, obviously, you can see I'm not hitting that calorie goal every day. I'm trying. There are some days I've gone over,
Yep.
but you know, I'm full. I stop when I'm full. And it's really surprising to me how little I'm like on my plate and then I'm full.
That's good. And I think that it's also important that, making progress, like it's not about being perfect. Like
Nope.
in doing, one of those first things that we worked on was like, listen to your body. Let's start eating mindfully. Stop when you're satisfied.
Yep.
Don't eat until you're full. And that's something that I think that you've done really, really well with.
Thank you.
So, hey, you're welcome. So, just to sort of close this out, if there's somebody who's watching this now, or somebody who's watching this interview at a later time, what advice would you give them if they're just getting started, or maybe if they're on the fence about reaching out to me?
Just do it. Do it. What do you have to lose? Nothing. You have the weight, I guess, is the thing you have to lose.
Yeah.
When I started, I ended up having a knee injury. I had a torn meniscus. I wasn't walking. Obviously, I still lost weight. It works. It just works. So, and the one day I said to you, please don't give up on me. And you're like, I'll never give up on you. So that made me feel better to know that you were in my corner. And why wouldn't I keep doing this?
Absolutely. And I'm going to be there until we get to
I
where we want to be.
I know you will.
So, all right. Well, I'm going to cut it off there. Wendy, I appreciate you coming on here and sharing your story with everybody.
Anytime.
And I know you probably have a busy morning, so I'm going to let you go, and I will
Okay.
talk to you very soon.
Okay. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you, Wendy.
Bye.